Have you heard about Microsoft's new 2-year ban on being able to return to work there if you've been laid off for low performance? I actually think, as a 20-year career coaching veteran, that this is going to become a new normal and you're going to see a lot of companies adopt this policy. And I want to break down why. Folks, it'll take me more than a minute to answer. So if you don't have the time, like this and bookmark it and come back. Because if you work at an organization, especially a larger organization, you could start to see policies like these taking effect. So, first, for context, let's understand that we have a massive amount of layoffs still continuing. Microsoft has already announced they're going to be doing more layoffs. But like the way of Meta, they're saying, hey, these are low performers. They're starting to define what a low performer is, and they're starting to cut low performers. So what they're doing is then saying, and by the way, if you get deemed to be one of these low performers, you're not allowed to come back and work here for a minimum of 2 years. The thought process being, hey, hopefully you'll go out, get more experience someplace else, and if we brought you back, you would be a different performer, a different player. They want you to go out and learn and grow someplace else. Now, why do I think this is going to become more common? Because this enables companies to free up positions and bring in new people with new ideas and fresh faces. And yes, to be perfectly honest, at lower rates. And so I think you're going to see these policies put in place so that they aren't bringing back people that they've laid off due to low performance. In fact, that's where this gets technical because it's not a layoff, it's a firing. And so if you get let go in the near future, especially at one of these larger companies, the very first thing I would ask is, am I eligible for rehire? That clarifies if it's a layoff and you're allowed to come back, or if you're being laid off for being a low performer and therefore you are not eligible to come back. So please make sure if you get laid off, you ask this question. And if you've already been laid off, it is perfectly okay to go back to your organization, hit up your HR, recruiting, whatever contact they gave you, and say, I would like to know if I am eligible for rehire with the organization. That will tell you a lot. Not only will it help you understand where you stand in terms of being able to work there again in the near future, but also, quite frankly, if somebody calls and does a reference check on you, depending on what state you're in, they can ask that question and they can answer yes or no. And so if they say no, it implies you were let go for performance, and that could work against you. So it is very important that you have the answer to that question if you've been let go. But I just think we have to be more cautious. You're going to see more companies deciding who's a low performer, cutting low performers faster, and even instituting these 2-year bans to return as a way for them to ensure that they can bring in some new ideas, new people, and yes, people that are paid less. That is part of the reason why salary bands are going down all over the place. It's a harsh reality. I hate to be the bearer of this news. But the solution, folks, is for you really to understand how to build your reputation and your UVA, your unique value add, in a way that can help you not compete on price and make sure that you are getting the reputation you want and deserve, and you're getting hired the way you want and deserve. If that made sense, I hope you will go over and join the free resource center that I built. I can't work with everybody one-on-one, but I can help you with this issue. And I've put this really amazing training that's totally free, no gimmicks, no credit card. You'll find it linked in my bio. Just go to my free resource center or Google search Work It Daily. You'll see it in the menu bar. Let's help you with this because this is a super sensitive topic. And we've got thousands of people in here that we're helping with that problem as well. Okay. Good luck. Go get them.